So today it's raining. It's raining here in beautiful Bulgaria. Olivia looks like shit, and my hair has been rained on. Looks very. I had the lady cut my hair, a local lady, just before I left. She pulled out the thinning scissors and chops. It doesn't usually look like. It actually looks wrong, and it's done. Sort of pulls around my face and that. But she thinned it. A lot. I don't like my hair thinned. I like it to be chunky and thick. So, yeah, when it gets wet, it looks tragic. But, there you go. That's it. I don't really care. Apart from, you know. And I made a vow, honest sharing of my experience from manifesting life in Bulgaria to getting here, my honest feeling, and my honest sharing and feelings. Difficult week. It's been a difficult week. A lady staying here, clashes of personalities, two creative personalities in one household. Doesn't always work. Nothing more to say about that. So that was an interesting time. And yeah, I found out my boyfriend from years ago, strange, died last Sunday. So that's brought up loads of stuff. I didn't realise how much I love this guy still, and how much I thought about him. It's only a couple of days before I found out that I was talking about he was completely crazy. We did mental things. I mean, oh God, I can't stand my head looking like. We did mental things like hop in his truck. We lived in a railway carriage for the first year. We'd hop in his truck, international, great big old black international truck, no MOT, and go up to conservation huts and stay up in the mountains in these conservation huts in the outback, west coast of New Zealand, and swim in rivers and sleep under the stars. And yeah, these little conservation huts are up in the mountains where the conservation people go to monitor like wildlife and things. It's just a basic shed, like a garden shed, with a couple of beds and bunks. That's it. We used to go and stay in these things. We used to go fishing, we used to go shooting, rabbit shooting. Olivia used to go mad. Yeah, all sorts of things that we used to do. And then, yeah, I realised how much I talk about that time of my life still. And then to find out that he died on Sunday. And having a lady here who, I couldn't even talk to you about anything like that. I found when you know who your friends are, when you can tell them what's on your mind, and they will listen to you. And I couldn't talk about any of my feelings. Yeah, it was a very stressful. It's been a very stressful week. But life, everything's meant to be, everything has a purpose on the path of where you're going to. And when I moved here, I knew that this environment, which is a little wild, which is stunningly beautiful, and extreme weather, extreme people, extreme haircuts. Extreme, it's extreme. I knew it was gonna facilitate growth for me, my personal growth, and enable me to work through stuff like going through enlightenment. Fix with the orange people years ago, peeling away the ego's layers, so to speak, for a long time. Been working on self-awareness and things. This stuff that the environment, work, sleep, didn't enable me to work through. I worked, done as much personal growth as I could do in that environment, and I've moved to the perfect place that's going to push all the buttons to bring up all the shit that's still left there to work on, Olivia. So, good, and I'm being self-aware and self-honest and looking at what I need to look at through this whole Bulgarian experience. Issues, loads of issues with trust and security and who I'm, and being aware of who I'm allowing into my life and why. And it's forcing me to look at that, forcing me to look at why, and also the metaphysical side of it, who I'm attracting. I mean, metaphysically, I've created a little bit of chaos to push my buttons, I guess, to feed my creativity, because that died pretty much in England. So it's all perfect for how it is. The only thing that Olivia's not always in alignment with is pure acceptance of it all. Because even then, I want control. I want control of my life, at least. Yeah. It's all an interesting process, Olivia, and then you end up in a little box in the ground. Well, I don't, I'm a very spiritual person, and I've done lots of work with astral projection and things in the past. So, I understand the mechanics of this physical manifestation, so that doesn't worry me too much, but it's a lot I don't want to let go of, As we all, otherwise we wouldn't be here, I guess. But there's a lot I cling to, and it's a lot I weigh myself down with, like animals. Got all these animals dependent on me. But I love them. But I feel also a huge responsibility and a big sacrifice of my freedom. Things like my family. I love my family because you don't want to leave the world because you've got your family and your friends that I love. All of these things that keep us held to the earth and to our ego. But this situation and this place is forcing me to look at it all and at least acknowledge, not change it, just acknowledge. So as far as personal growth and enlightenment goes, this is all good. And the energy here is amazing. You can think of someone, they walk through the door. You can think of something, it will just happen. Not always, depending how you're aligned with yeah. So the biggest thing, piece of my vlogs, anyone that's watching this thinking I'm just nuts, I'll make vlogs of really honest, personal thinking. The manifesting, focusing on what you think, Olivia, remembering what you think is what you're creating. What you're feeling is what you're going to get as a reflection in reality. And security is going to be reflected within your reality, Olivia. And security. And it's that battle of letting go of what you think you have to do to get things done. The mechanical universe is letting go of those rules and moving into the metaphysical of what you think you can use your thinking to create anything. Anything. But what about the power bill? What about this? Where's that going to come back? How am I going to do? Instead of focusing on already having manifest these things, to create that in the outer reflection. If you can understand this, then you need to get in touch, because not many people will, and most people will be trying to get me committed. Okay, ciao from Bulgaria. Namaste. And all is good. All is good in Eastern Europe so far. Beautiful. Absolutely stunningly beautiful this time of year. And this nightingales, night, there's the birds that sing at night here. And just sit outside in this humid, in the humidity. Spit it out, Olivia, spit it out. Humidity, and this now a few Sudoku, firefly. So Sudoku. One's plural, one's one's single, one's plural. Sudoku. Don't know what's what. But this the odd firefly. So soon the whole garden will just be like a mass of fireflies. And Olivia sits there thinking that they're little fairies flying around. Magical. Ciao. Thanks for watching.